Well, Angel Reese had her a double-double last night. That's right. Oh, once again, this proves that Angel Reese's double-doubles does not equate to victories. Never has.
Ain't even funny no more. I know everybody think I'm about to clown and I'm about to roast. This ain't even funny no more. The Chicago Sky just lost to the Los Angeles Sparks by a score of 91-78. And let's be serious here. Y'all lost to a Los Angeles Sparks team that are playing without 2 starters.
Well, Angel Reese had her a double-double last night. That's right. Oh, once again, this proves that Angel Reese's double-doubles does not equate to victories. Never has. What happens when you put up decent stats, but your team still gets blown out by an injury-riddled opponent? Just ask Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky, who somehow managed to make a 13.12 rebound performance look utterly meaningless in their latest disaster against the Los Angeles Sparks, who absolutely demolished them in yet another blowout loss. This ain't even funny no more. I know everybody think I'm about to clown and I'm about to roast. This ain't even funny no more. The Chicago Sky just lost to the Los Angeles Sparks by a score of 91-78. And let's be serious here. Y'all lost to a Los Angeles Sparks team that are playing without 2 starters. The Sky are now 0 of 3 to start the season. And their last win feels like ancient history at this point, dating back to early September of last year. While the Sky can't buy a bucket, teams like the Indiana Fever are actually showing fight against championship-level competition. If you find Reese and the Sky losing absolutely hilarious, comment baby giraffe meows down below. Let's go. In fact, one could say it generally speaking always leads to losses. And she got, for lack of a better way of putting it, cooked, rotisseried, grilled, baked, fried. I mean, however you want to go, sautéed by Kelsey Plum last night against the LA Sparks. You know what really gets me? Angel Reese posted another double-double against the Sparks with 13 points and 12 rebounds. And somehow her fans act like that matters when her team got absolutely demolished 91-78. These numbers look decent on paper until you realize she shot just 5 of 11 from the field and missed layup after layup in the most frustrating display of basketball you'll see all season. This team is not good. It's 0 and 3. It's ugly and I don't know that it's going to improve. Alright. I don't. So, let's jump over here before we get to the highlight that's getting Angel Reese absolutely destroyed right now online on social media. Let's be real about what actually happened in this game. Reese had multiple opportunities right under the basket and couldn't convert them when the Sky desperately needed points. She was shooting 45% from the field, which sounds average until you factor in that most of her attempts were within 5 feet of the rim. 3 of her made baskets came from offensive rebounds, meaning she was literally cleaning up her own messes and calling it production. In short, she was collecting her own rebounds. Y'all lost to a Los Angeles Sparks team that's playing without 2 starters. The Chicago guy, listen, man. Listen, man. Y'all the worst team in the league, bro. Like, let's just stop playing games. This ain't even let's be funny. I'm not even joking. I'm not smiling. I don't have a single joke for you. The Chicago Sky is trash. You guys are trash. This is where it gets really embarrassing for the so-called Bayou Barbie. Those 12 rebounds everyone wants to celebrate. A good chunk of them came from her own missed shots bouncing back to her. When you're padding your rebounding stats with your own bricks, that double-double starts looking pretty hollow. Fans on social media absolutely roasted her for this performance. With one writing, "Cooked that fraud." And another desperately pleading, "Angel, have some shame, sister." We get to talk about the meme. The meme. I'm not even going to call him a basketball team right now. I'm going to call them a meme that is a Chicago Sky because it's actually getting ridiculous. It's getting absolutely ridiculous, lads. Here's the thing that makes this even worse. Her teammates were getting frustrated watching easy shots clank off the rim while they fought to stay in the game. During one particularly painful sequence, You could see her teammates calling for the ball, saying, "Hey, right here, right here. I'm here." While Reese continued to force up difficult shots instead of making the simple play. This wasn't just one bad shooting night, either. Reese went 0 for 8 from the field in a previous game against New York, and she's made only one three-pointer in 4 games this season. The pattern is becoming crystal clear that her offensive game has serious limitations. Yet, she keeps getting praised for putting up numbers that don't translate to wins. That strategy didn't work. Alright, they lost. They got blown the hell out in this game. Angel Reese, 31 minutes, 5 of 11, 45% from the field. And that's an improvement. That is an improvement. God. 6 of 12 rebounds, 13 points, 6 offensive boards, and a partridge in a pear tree. I mean, honestly, what is going on? What really stings is how one source described this as a worthless double-double because it came in another blowout loss. When fans are calling your team trash and saying the Chicago Sky should just stop playing games altogether, you know the individual stats aren't fooling anyone. Some analysts are even questioning whether she's skilled enough to be running around pretending she's Caitlin Clark's rival. These empty statistical achievements are becoming participation trophies that highlight just how broken this Chicago team really is. So, here's the play that's got everybody talking because Kelsey Plum clowned Angel Reese after this. Obviously, Kelsey Plum's not as tall as Angel Reese is, and she cooked Angel Reese's ass in hot grease. Let's go. Pie by Stevens. The drive by Plum. Once she gets by Reese, it's over. Pie by Stevens. The drive by Plum. Once she gets by Reese, it's over. And then hits her with the too small. This is where Kelsey Plum decided to turn Angel Reese into a social media meme with the most disrespectful gesture of the WNBA season. After blowing by the 6 feet 4 inches in Reese for an easy layup, the 5 feet 8 inches Plum extended her arm below her hip with her palm flat in the classic too small taunt. The audacity of a guard who's 8 and shorter telling a forward she's too small had fans absolutely losing their minds. Yeah, too small. Kelsey Plum is a badass. Let's just keep it real. She is a badass. How about a different angle on this feat? Here's Plum a hop in her step. Plum the blow-by in the left hand. Feed. Here's Plum a hop in her step. Plum the blow-by in the left hand. Too small. Yikes. Yikes. It's look at this. Hey, Plum dog. How many wins does the Sky got? Down here. Plum backed up that trash talk with a masterclass performance that exposed every weakness in Chicago's defense. She dropped 28 points on 9 of 18 shooting while draining 6 three-pointers and dishing out 8 assists in what became a clinic on veteran basketball. Her shot selection was perfect. Her decision-making was crisp and she controlled the game's pace like someone who's actually won a championship before. Right here, Kelsey Plum destroyed them. 6 of 10 from three-point range. 28 points, 8 assists, 2 boards for the LA Sparks. That didn't look terrible to be honest last night from what I could see. I thought they looked pretty good. I mean, Rakia Jackson didn't play in this game and Cameron Brent is still hurt. It's going to be an interesting team when they get completely healthy. It's going to be an interesting squad. But the moment Plum hit that shot over Reese became legendary when the WNBA itself posted about the taunt on their social media accounts. Even the league was entertained by watching this veteran guard embarrass the overhyped sophomore. The Sparks official account amplified the moment by using a photo of Plum making the gesture in their post-game message, making it clear they were proud of their guard's boldness. Those 6 three-pointers weren't just lucky shots either. They systematically destroyed Chicago's defensive rotations and showed how unprepared the Sky were for basic pick-and-roll coverage. Every time Chicago tried to help on defense, Plum found the open spot and made them pay. The crowd at Los Angeles went absolutely wild watching their veteran guard pick apart this supposedly talented Chicago team. What is going on in Chicago, bro? I know everybody. Everybody we enjoy. Yeah. When Angel Reese get the missing layups, we clown. Yeah, we get our jokes off, but let's be serious here. She's the best player on that garbage team, and she's not good enough to be your best player on a decent team. She's not good enough to be the best player on a decent team. She's not good enough. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. What made this performance even more impressive was that Plum took an elbow to the nose during the game, but kept playing through it. She scored points after the injury and delivered a post-game speech that showed real leadership. This is what championship experience looks like when the pressure is on. The contrast between Plum's efficient 50% shooting and Reese's struggles couldn't have been more obvious. While Ree was missing layups and padding her stats with rebounds off her own misses, Plum was making smart plays and hitting clutch shots. One player was putting up empty numbers, the other was actually winning basketball games. But I have to say, like, she doesn't play defense anymore. Angel Ree doesn't play defense. And like, I know obviously Azar did quite a bit of damage no matter who she was on. But like Azar Stevens, Kelsey Plum, in fairness, she just went nuclear. She was kind of quiet in the fourth quarter, but she went nuclear in this game. Like was being left wide open. Plum entered this game averaging 24 points, 5 assists, and 3 steals per game after dropping 37 points in the season opener against Golden State. Her trade to Los Angeles has transformed this team's offensive identity. Fans on social media were calling this a humbling of Ree while questioning whether she's actually overrated. This performance proved that Kelsey Plum deserves